Hey guys, Ender here. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be answering or sort of updating people that might not know the state of Battlefield 2042 on the state of Battlefield 2042. I'm doing this because it's been a few months since I've actually made a dedicated video doing this, and I've been receiving a surprising amount of comments asking me if the game is worth buying right now. They keep saying, oh, the game's on sale, should I get it? What's the state of the game right now? So this video is for you. If you already know the state of the game, then I guess you already know it. Real quick, just want to thank you guys so much for the support on the last 3 or 4 videos. It's been monumental. Really a lot of new people, a lot of great comments on it. So thank you guys so much. Really do appreciate it. Be sure to join the Discord and follow me on Twitter. Both links are in the description. And as always, like the video and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy it. So, first thing to get out of the way, Battlefield 2042 released in November last year, specifically November 12th. It is now, as of this video, releasing July 31st. So, we're roughly about 8 2/3 to 9 months after the game released, which is definitely a considerable amount of time, and previous Battlefield games, such as Battlefield 4, have already had 2 DLCs release in the same time frame. In general, Battlefield 2042's current state right now, I would consider to be better than launch, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. It still has a insanely long way to go before it gets to any state that I think a lot of people would deem acceptable. With Season 1, the game's first content launch, I would say Battlefield 2042 received its best base game map in exposure. With that being said, I do think exposure is still, in my opinion, a 6 to maybe 6.5 out of 10 map, but it is still definitely better than the other base game maps. I'm of course not including the portal maps such as Valparaiso, which in my opinion are obviously better than exposure still, but you just can't play them as often. As far as the other content that was received with Battlefield 2042 Season 1, the crossbow is slightly useful, but I would consider it to be a sort of a meme choice, and the BSVM, as I think many people know, is currently the most overpowered and versatile weapon in the entire game. However, there are supposedly nerfs coming to the BSVM in the August patch, which is of course next month, but the exact details have not been released yet. Another thing that was added with Battlefield 2042 Season 1 was of course the dreaded stealth helicopters that are plaguing the game right now. Those are also supposedly going to receive some sort of nerfs in next month's August patch. In terms of other popular community demands, there has been no word on if they're going to add a server browser to the base game. My guess is that they will not. Specialist, with them being a very hot topic with Battlefield 2042, they are planning on redesigning them, and I would not totally rule out the possibility that they will actually rearrange Specialist into a class system in the future to come. As far as my general opinion as to whether or not the game is worth buying or not, I would still recommend holding off for at least 3 to 5 more months just to see how Season 2 pans out. And as far as the general state of the game, in my opinion, there's still just a ton of things that are just never going to be fixed, such as the maps, which are one of the main complaints. They are planning on trying to overhaul some of the maps and adding cover to them, but in my opinion, this will not remedy some of the issues present with the actual map's design itself. So the best you can do is really hope and pray that the new maps that they do add are actually good and worth playing. The new skins they're adding seem to be pretty cool, and some of them actually come with unique attachments like suppressors and sights that are unique to those weapons. But overall, I really don't consider skins to be a very important part of the game, and it's certainly not going to save it. So overall, Battlefield 2042, I would say, has gotten slightly better since launch, but it shouldn't have launched this poorly to begin with, and it just seems to me like we're creeping ever so closely to how this game should have released almost a year after it actually released. This definitely seems to be a common trend in today's multiplayer FPS games, where devs seem to like playing catch-up with their games rather than actually making sure the product is ready to release beforehand. And I will state that a lot of the issues present, namely the bugged aim assist and the bugged mouse input, those 2 issues have still not been fixed, and in my opinion that is almost completely unforgivable for a AAA FPS game to release with those issues, and for them to persist for this long, going completely unaddressed, and honestly almost completely unmentioned, aside from a few leaks that suggest that next month's patch will actually fix the aim assist problem. As far as the state of the game with it being buggy, I would still consider it to be quite buggy. There's still a lot of irritating things that just don't seem to make any sense. You can't jump out of a vehicle while using the SCAR, or else you'll be permanently unable to aim down sights until you die. if you use the med pen, it will be canceled by basically anything. Someone can sneeze next to you, even a teammate, and your med pen will just be canceled. That is extremely irritating and actually gets you killed more often than not. But I don't want to sit here and list off 50,000 bugs. You guys will definitely notice if you play the game yourself. As far as things they fixed some pretty irritating bugs, namely a bug that reset your vehicle loadout seemingly at random. They fixed some permadeath bugs. And all things considered, I would still consider it to be less buggy than release, but still too buggy for a lot of people's liking. So yeah, just wanted to update you guys on the state of the game if you didn't know about it. If this video helped you, comment down below, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed it, as I post regularly, and I also stream every single day at twitch.tv/enders. Drop my channel a follow. It's free, and it is the first link in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
New plan. Gonna jump.